Jacob, you know this is not your house.
Yes, but if I go, you don't go back. So what's the problem? Why are you yelling at me? I didn't do this. I didn't do this.
But
It's easy to yell at me, but I didn't do this.
You are stealing my house.
And if I don't steal it, someone else is going to steal it.
While American presidents continue their relentless love affair with Israel, from the 45th insurrectionist president Donald Trump,
My Jewish values teach me to oppose apartheid.
his successor, Joseph Robinette Biden,
We really are telling Palestinians fighting apartheid is the same thing being told to my black neighbors across the country that are fighting police brutality. There is no form of acceptable resistance to state violence, it seems. Accept the denial of humanity and dignity. Give up.
two-term president Barack Obama,
Nelson Mandela said, South Africa is going to not be properly free until the Palestinians are free.
it really doesn't matter who it is, nor party affiliation.
Don't support second-class citizenship and occupation and sieges for anybody, no matter who they are.
Students at Northwestern University said screw it and protested during their team's home game and final one of the season against the Iowa Hawkeyes as Outkast's Hey Ya blasted over Ryan Field's speakers. They were met with a thunderous chorus of boos. Many didn't appreciate the protest near the end of the first half. One fan even ran on the field, attempting to grab a banner, and in the process pulled a protester to the ground. Yep, there he is. The person who posted this video also retweets alt-right figures, so there's that. As they left the field, many Iowa fans hurled objects and shouted racial slurs at the protesters. So what did the banners say, you might be asking? Abolish Northwestern University's police department, invest in black lives. Board of Trustees, meet with us now. Divest from death, divest now, and stop funding the war on Palestine. Let's go one by one. In light of recent allegations of druggings at frat houses and other nearby residencies, the protesters also stood in solidarity with survivors of sexual assault on campus. In their demands, they urged the university to build better protections for and systems that center and support survivors of sexual violence. We know that police haven't been able to stop the druggings that are happening on campus, an organizer said. Police do not keep us safe. In the wake of Derek Chauvin murdering George Floyd in Minneapolis, worldwide protests occurred, including in Evanston. Black undergraduate and graduate students jointly released a petition last June calling on Northwestern to sever ties with all affiliated policing and military entities and to redirect the funds to institutions that serve black students' well-being. Not only are we in a pandemic, but the state that is supposed to protect us is killing us, they said. That feeling of not knowing that you are human is the most painful feeling I think anybody can experience. These signs make sense when you do some digging. Days prior, dissenting students focused on demanding the university divest from 5 main war profiteering companies: Raytheon, Northrop, General Dynamics, Boeing, and Lockheed Martin. The flyers the dissenters put out named 2 Board of Trustees members, Dennis Muhlenberg, the former CEO of Boeing, and Phoebe Novakovic, the current CEO of General Dynamics. The banner read, "Divest or Death. Which side are you on?" Seeing how our world is facing a climate catastrophe and knowing that the US military is one of the largest, if not the largest, single polluter, there's so many connections between militarism and the environment and racial injustice and gender injustice and classism, one senior said. And guess what? It's true. One study found if the US military were a country, its fuel usage alone would make it the 47th largest emitter of greenhouse gases in the world, sitting between Peru and Portugal. They support human rights. They support survivors. These groups demand action for climate change to be taken now and desire change within their university and beyond. The militarism on the Board of Trustees remains a problem, as do plenty of other underlying issues. Unlike those that hurled slurs and objects, these students are not blindfolded by the flag. These students are the definition of patriotic. Here's to hoping more students on other collegiate campuses do the same.